everybody, welcome back to my kitchen. Again, I hope you enjoyed the last recipe and I hope some of you might have tried the vegetable puffs or the potato puffs that we made last time. So today we are going to go to a basic recipe which you can use it in multi ways. So I'm going to make Paneer Muttar, which is a rich gravy, tomato based gravy with paneer and green peas. Paneer is actually an Indian cheese which you can make at home. Like you boil the milk, curdle it with a little bit of vinegar, strain it in a cheesecloth, weigh it in, and you will get a block of paneer. Or you can get it from the store too. The Indian stores, we have two in Acton, and they get great paneers there. So I want Uma to cut it. So I'm going to show you how to cut it into cubes. You are going to make it into cubes, Uma. Okay. And so I'm going to make you into slabs so that you can start cutting it into cubes, okay? So I'm going to make it into different slabs for you. Here you go. So you cut it in the middle and make it into, okay? This is the size of the paneer that we need. So we are making the paneer cubes. This they love doing it. So paneer is a very much liked by children a lot, and actually the taste completely differs when you make it at home and when you buy it at store. So make it home is particularly easy. 1 gallon of whole milk, boil it, curdle it with vinegar, strain it in a cheesecloth, weigh it in. So this is the last slab she's cutting in. And another way of putting this paneer into the paneer muttar is deep frying them. Just put these squares into oil and deep fry them, and you can put it in. But I usually, traditionally at our home, we don't deep fry it. We just put it as it is, and it will absorb the flavor of the gravy and it will taste yummy. Okay, so now we have cut the paneer into cubes. Now we are going to make the paneer muttar gravy. So we start with butter. Can you put the butter into the... I've heated up the pan a little bit. Yeah, just put it in. It's like a half of a butter. So yes, it requires some butter because it's called paneer butter masala. So so you see that the pan was really hot. So I just took it off from the heat so that it just don't burn. So now the butter is melted. We are going to put some fennel seeds. So do you want to smell it, Uma? So this is a nice flavor which will give this. So it's the fennel seeds, and I put it in the butter just for 2 seconds. And then I have onions. Here you go. You want to? And I have onions chopped up, and we are going to put the onions in. It's just plain white onions. I would prefer red onions, but I couldn't get it in the grocery store this time. White onions is good too, yeah. You can saute it. This needs to be sauteed at least for 1 to 2 minutes till it becomes kind of like soft. It doesn't have to be brown, but at least it becomes a little bit softer. And you will see it, you can keep sauteing it, but always hold the pan, okay? So you can keep sauteing it. So this gravy that I'm making can be used as a base gravy for all the dishes. So instead of paneer, you can put marinated chicken, you can put marinated any meat, you can put just garbanzo beans, the white beans that you get in the grocery stores. So the gravy is a base gravy. That's what I wanted to really show off here, that Indian cooking, even though you would think that we use a lot of spices and flavors and it contains 100 different ingredients, it can be simpler too. So this is one base gravy, and this gravy differs from home to home, but in our home we use this as the base for almost all the we can do 100 different variations for this gravy. Another tip is this gravy can be made ahead and frozen. So whenever you want to do it, you can take the frozen, defrost it, Put it in, put the meat, put the vegetables in, I have used paneer and peas here. We can put a deep fried potatoes. We can put deep fried cauliflower. If you don't want to deep fry, we can just put cauliflower and peas. That can be another gravy. Just potatoes and cauliflower. So it has 100 different variations and combinations that you can use. So this gravy, that's why I wanted to start with this gravy for you all, so that you have one main base gravy that you can use for different dishes. Okay, now as you see, this onions are almost sauteed. It has been sauteing for 2-3 minutes, and Uma has been sauteing it. So now, yes, you can see the onions have been sauteed for 2-3 minutes. I'm going to add the ground paste of green chili, ginger. Okay. Okay. And then I'm going to add a ground garlic. Okay. Garlic is completely optional. If you don't want to use it, you don't have to use it. So we are just going to saute it till the raw smell goes of the green chili, ginger and garlic. This ginger and garlic gives a lot of flavor. I can smell almost a nice flavor just by putting just onions, ginger and garlic. So she's going to saute it, and make sure you go around the pan. Okay. Now once that is sauteed and the raw smells goes out, do you smell it, Uma?
Yeah.
Yeah. So now I have to add some spices. So these might be the ones that is new to you, right? So the spices are red chili powder or cayenne pepper, turmeric. This is ground coriander. This is ground cumin, and this is garam masala. This one is a combination of different spices like cloves, cardamom, anise, those kind of spices, and it's ground and made it into garam masala. So traditionally people will have their own home-based garam masala powders, but and you can get it in Indian store. Everest is a good brand of garam masala. So I'll repeat the spices again: cayenne pepper, turmeric, ground coriander, ground cumin and garam masala. I'm going to add, I like it spicy, so you can go with your taste. 1/4 teaspoon of cayenne pepper, turmeric, everything 1/4 spoon, cumin, coriander and garam masala. So these are the spices for the base gravy. So can I do it a little bit so that it doesn't stick, right? I'll give it back right to you, okay? So if you see, because we have not added the water content of tomatoes, these spices might just stick. So all you need to make sure is it doesn't stick, and just saute it and then add crushed tomatoes. So I just took like 4 tomatoes and put it in the blender and made crushed tomatoes. So I have to waste it. So things that is cooking, I just pour some water and then pour it in.
Tomatoes by now.
Yep. Now we have onions, ginger, garlic, green chili, and the spices like turmeric, red chili powder, coriander, cumin, and garam masala. So we just need to put some salt. Okay.
Whoa, it's bubbling.
Yep, it is bubbling, right? So that means it's getting there. So I'm going to add a little bit of water. My one tip is I always have my kettle fully ready before I start any cooking. So that saves a lot of time. So now that's okay. It splashes. Cooking is all about making it. You can be careful, but it might be messy too, right? So now I'm just going to close this, cover it, and then let it simmer for at least for 5 to 6 minutes. Make sure the liquid is there and make sure it is not sticking. So now the tomatoes have been really bubbling, and she's stirring a lot. And now the thing with this, now we are going to use a hand blender to blend. You don't have to do that. You can just wait for it to cool down and blend it too. So this part I will do it. Okay, Uma?
Okay.
Yeah. So, going to use it on low. I like it a little bit coarse, so we can do it, but we can make it as smooth as we want to. So now I'm opening the cover, and look at that. Everything is bubbling. Uma, do you want to give a stir? Do you think if anything is sticking out to the bottom, Uma? No?
No.
Okay, good. Now, I'm going to finish it. So we are going to off this, and I'm going to finish it with some cream.
Nothing.
Yep. Yep. So you don't have to mix it a little bit. So, and Uma, do you want to, since you cooked the whole thing off, do you want to garnish it with some cilantro leaves? Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Oh, that's
There you go. Okay, now let's leave a little bit for the last minute garnish, okay? Now let's move this into some serving bowl, right?
okay.
You want to do it?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to keep it here, okay? And then hold it tight and then put it in. There you go, Uma. Great job. Yeah, you don't have to put everything in, so that's good, right? For dinner, that's good. So now let's move that in. Okay, now do you want to
Last minute garnish.
last minute garnish with the cilantro leaves? Yeah, you can put all of it. You think that's good?
Maybe a bit
Okay, maybe a little bit more
cream.
cream.
Whipping cream.
So now our paneer muttar dish is ready. Uma, you did it,
I
right?
did.
Yeah. Okay, so now our paneer muttar dish is ready. So to go with it, we are going to make some bread. Okay, this is a common thing that we mostly use for everyday thing too. So this is called rotis or chapatis. So this is some whole wheat flour. Okay, so Uma, I'm going to add some salt
Oil?
into it. Just the salt I add. Okay.
Okay.
And then you can add some oil.
Just that much? That's not.
Now is the time for me to mix it. I'm going to add some water. And we can use a spoon first to actually mix it. And then we can use it with the hand. Okay. Okay, I'm going to add a little bit more water. Yep.
Getting all
Crumbly, right?
doughy.
Doughy and crumbly. So more you add water, it will now form into a dough. Now you can take off the fork and you dig in with your hand and make the whole dough. Yep. Make sure you mix everywhere so that you
It
can
feels
make
like Play-Doh.
one single dough. It is like Play-Doh, yep. Get crumbly and make it the whole dough. So the only tip is you can slowly add the water and make the dough. This is the consistency of the dough. Okay, so you can rest it for some time or you can do it at that time too. Okay, so what we do is you make it into a ball. I'm just going to show you so that you can do the next one. Okay, and if you have a rolling pin, and you can just use that. I have some dough here just for testing, and then I press it this way. Okay, so just doesn't have to be like really round, but you can just do it one more time. Okay, so do you want to do it?
Sure.
So the other way that you can do is take a ball. If you have a tortilla press, okay, so I have just
Can I try
oiled it. Yep, you can try it. Just oiled on both sides. And can you make this
A ball?
into a softer ball? Yep.
Sure.
Keep pressing it, keep pressing it, and make it into a ball, okay? Yep. Do you feel it is getting softer? Okay, now put it in the center. Now, in there, and then we are going to press, right? And then you are going to press this on the other side, okay? Okay, press it for some time. Take it out. It's this circle, right? So we have to make it a little bit more bigger. So turn it on the other side and then you press it this way.
Oh, can I finish
Yeah.
it?
Keep pressing it with all your power. Okay. Open it and see. Do you think we may need to make it a little bit more bigger?
Yeah.
Okay, so just going to press it one more time.
Oh.
All the part. Yep,
That's perfect.
that's good.
That's good.
So I have an electric grill on here. You can just do it in a pan on the stove too. So I'm just going to butter the pan, okay, and then press one more time. No, just make the ball and put it in the here, and then cook it. Now Uma is going to do the next one, okay, and it needs to be, yeah, press it. This you have to really press, and then the first one is harder, but the next one will be easier. Keep pressing it. So the tortilla press is good thing if you're doing it with a kid. If you're rolling it too, they like rolling it too, but or you can use a round cookie cutter too, whichever they like. So make sure you oil them and make sure it's not sticking to the press. Okay, so if you see it's getting cooked, and don't use by hand. This is my not a very good habit, but yeah. Keep pressing it till we make it a little bit more bigger. You need to keep pressing it a lot. So you see that it's getting cooked when it is getting white kind of thing, right? So I'm going to get a spatula. So the chapatis can just be eaten with ghee, just with ketchup, you know. So
Ketchup is good with anything.
that's true. That's true. So now you see it's all getting up, puffed up.
And it's getting brown.
And don't worry about the shapes and stuff. I'm just doing it with a child, and whatever shape they make, that's okay. So
Press it down a bit until it gets in. And then
okay. Some more butter to do it more faster. Okay, now we can off this and we can serve it with.
last one.
We can do it. We can keep doing it.
Oh.
So we can serve it with
Dip.
paneer Muttar. So this, here you go. It's chapati with paneer Muttar. I hope you try it with your favorite choice of protein for the base gravy, and try the chapatis as well. Let me know how it is going and how you will like it, and how do you have any suggestions to make this lessons easier for you. Thank you, and I'll see you next Friday. Can you say bye?